Following their final preseason scrimmage, the drudgery of the rigorous training program is relieved by the 49ers' annual Family Day picnic. Players, coaches, wives, and children enjoy a day in the Moraga Valley, California sunshine. The San Francisco 49ers inaugurate their 1964 season at Kezar Stadium before a Northern California crowd of some 33,000. The all-time Lion 49er series is tied at 14 victories apiece. Trailing 3-0 in the opening period, the slow-motion camera catches the 49ers striking back with authority. John Brodie throws a letter-perfect pass to Bernie Casey. Casey's catch is a Lulu, and he lays two Lions low as he takes off for the goal line. Bernie outsprints Dick LeBeau to the end zone. Following this TD, Tommy Davis kicked his 157th consecutive conversion for a new NFL record. In the third period, J.D. Smith slants off the left side for 16 yards as San Francisco bids to overtake Detroit. Brodie spears Monty Stickles, slanting over the middle to make it goal to go for San Francisco. On second down, John Brodie rifles a scoring shot to Bernie Casey. The 49ers come close, but Detroit ekes out a 26-17 victory. San Francisco travels cross-country for an interconference game with Philadelphia. In 5 previous meetings, the 49ers have lost once. Jack Christensen, in his first full year as the 49er coach, is hopeful that his Chargers will get on the victory track at Franklin Field. Quarterback John Brodie got off to a fine start against Detroit and is primed for a peak effort. His leading receiver, Bernie Casey, a 6'4" flanker from Bowling Green, is headed for his finest performance of the season. Unfortunately for the 49ers, J.D. Smith sustained a knee injury at Philadelphia and went out for the season, but the 49ers found new young talent in the running department. John Brodie launches a first-period San Francisco drive by throwing down and out to Monty Stickles for a first down at the Philadelphia 30. Brodie goes to the air again, but changes receivers. Bernie Casey gets a step on Glenn Glass and beats him for a fine catch in the Eagle 5-yard line. Monty Stickles and Len Rhodey clear a path for Mike Lind, and the young fullback scores to give San Francisco the lead. Norman Snead is really given the bum's rush as Matt Hazeltine puts on a powerful blitz. Matt's sterling defensive play forces Philadelphia into a field goal situation. Speedy wingback Jim Johnson, number 37, circles in to block Sam Baker's placement to preserve the 49er advantage. In the second quarter, Brodie has found that Bernie Casey can beat the Eagles' coverage. John throws long to the lanky flanker who gets behind Don Burrows for a 47-yard gain. Mike Lind pops across to tally a second TD of the game, and the 49ers are on top 14-3. John Brodie is enjoying a banner day with the 49ers, holding an 11-point lead at the half. In the third quarter, the Eagles apply the pressure to John Brodie, but Brodie wiggles out of a mix-up and shovels the ball to Don Lisbon. Heads-up play by San Francisco pays off for 24 yards. Brodie goes searching for Bernie Casey. He spots him slanting in front of Glenn Glass and hits him for a gain of 27 yards. When the Eagles double-team Casey, Brodie goes to a new receiver. Kay McFarland grabs this 33-yarder, and it's goal to go San Francisco. Mike Lynn, the second-year man from Notre Dame, bulls his way over for his third touchdown of the game, and the 49ers lead 20-10. In the fourth quarter, Don Lisbon breaks into the open, but fumbles when hit by Maxie Bond. A wild scramble ensues with San Francisco's Mike Lynn finally pinning the ball down on the Eagles' 8. On the halfback option, Billy Kilmer, convoyed by Leon Donahue, connects with Bernie Casey for a touchdown. In this game, Casey caught 6 passes for 169 yards to spark the 49er offense. Leading 28-24 in the closing seconds, the 49er defense saves the game. Jim Johnson bats the ball away from Red Mac to preserve San Francisco's first victory of the season. For the second week in a row, the 49ers take on an Eastern Conference opponent as they trot onto the Kezar Stadium turf to tackle the St. Louis Cardinals. The 49ers have never beaten the Cards at Kezar, a jinx they hope to break today. That's Charlie Johnson passing for the Cardinals in the opening period. When hit by Kimbrough, Joe Childress can't hold the ball, but Kermit Alexander can. Alexander returns 24 yards before he's spun out of bounds by John David Crow, who'll be wearing a San Francisco uniform in 1965. Jack Christensen hollers encouragement to his team, which trails 3-0 in the second quarter. 49ers are in punt formation, and Tommy Davis boots the ball from his 15-yard line. Burson feels the kick at the 32, gets a block from Billy Gambrell, and Jimmy's off to the races. Burson blazes a 68-yard path to the end zone to put the Cardinals on top by 10. In the final quarter, the slow-motion camera catches John Brody at his passing best. Monty Stickles slants across the middle, breaks away from Jerry Stovall, and goes in to score. In a rugged battle, the Cardinals, who finished second best in the East, down the 49ers 23-13. The world champion Chicago Bears are next to invade Kezar Stadium. They hold bitter memories of their last appearance here. In 1963, the 49ers handed the Bears their only defeat of the season. 49er coaches have been pleased by the play of Elbert Kimbrough, defensive back from Northwestern. In the first quarter, Roland Lakes rocks Rick Caceres, and the Big Bear fullback fumbles the ball. Kermit Alexander recovers, and the 49ers have possession on the Chicago 40. Unable to make a first down, San Francisco salvages the situation with a field goal. Tommy Davis kicks a 53-yarder, a new 49er record, and San Francisco leads. Later, John Brody cracks the heralded Chicago pass defense with a perfect toss to Don Lisbon. The play covers 39 yards, and it's worth 6 big points. Lisbon's TD puts the 49ers in front, 10-0. Second period play finds Billy Wade passing for the Bears. Kimbrough slams into mighty Mike Ditka, then recovers to catch the ball for a brilliant interception. John Brody makes the break pay off in points as he pairs with rookie receiver Dave Parks for a lightning-fast 43-yard touchdown and a 17-0 lead. Parks was the 49ers' top draft selection, and the tall Texas Tech wingman appears to be launching a brilliant career. When the Bears finally get on the scoreboard, they accomplish the feat in rather sensational style. Wade passes for Johnny Morris. Jimmy Johnson has him covered, but Johnny comes up with one of the great catches of the season. One reason why Morris was the leading receiver in the NFL. San Francisco retaliates with a rush. Brody connects on a 25-yard scoring pass with Monty Stickles, and the 49ers are out in front, 24-7. On the bench, veteran defensive tackle Charlie Kruger refreshes himself with oxygen. The 49er point parade continues into the fourth quarter as Billy Kilmer fakes a pass and turns the corner on a 16-yard run, which sets up the final TD. Happy days are here again as the 49ers defeat the world champion Bears for the second straight season at Kezar Stadium. The 49ers, sporting a .500 record, roll into County Stadium in Milwaukee to face Green Bay, a team they haven't beaten since 1961. Monty Stickles, the jut-jawed tight end, is the 49ers' second leading receiver. The big guy's having a big year. Late in the first quarter, John Brody lobs a short pass to Dale Messer, who moves the ball to the Packer 32. Second period action commences with Green Bay blitzing Brody. The slow motion camera is rolling as Brody scrambles away from the stampeding pack. Len Rhodey takes Leroy Caffey out of the play, and Dave Copay does the same to Jess Wittenden as Brody darts to the 1-yard line where Ray Nitschke knocks him out of bounds. Mike Lynn goes over the top for a touchdown, and the underdog 49ers take the upper hand. Green Bay moves ahead in the third quarter. Here come the 49ers. Brody, after being chased out of the pocket, connects with Dale Messer for a gain of 28 yards. On a square-out pattern, Brody spears Dave Parks, who is dragged down by Wittenden, inches shy of the goal line. On a rollout run, Brody accounts for the touchdown as San Francisco rallies to assume a 14-10 advantage. Rock-hard Jim Taylor, the NFL's second leading ground gainer, sparks a fourth-period Packer comeback as he storms to a touchdown which carries Green Bay to a close victory. In Los Angeles, the famed Ram-49er rivalry is renewed for the 29th time. The 49ers trail in the series, but they get off on the right foot today as Brody throws a picture pass to Dave Parks. Parks picks him up and lays him down for 83 yards. It's the longest pass play in San Francisco history, and it gives the 49ers an early 7-0 lead. The Rams, too, came up with a mighty fine rookie receiver. Veteran passer Roman Gabriel finds him on this play. He's Bucky Pope, and he's loose here on a 68-yard play that puts the Rams in front. Speaking of rookies, George Myra, a pocket-sized quarterback from Miami, makes his San Francisco debut. A dandy scrambler, George displays wonderful moves as he reels off a 28-yard run. Myra passes complete to Dave Parks, and the rookie end puts on a fancy display of footwork. Dave makes his way to the Los Angeles 11, where an interception stops his drive. In the final period, George Mira makes the 49er offense go as he weaves his way through the Rams for a gain of 37 yards. Mira rolls out to his left and throws back to the weak side. Billy Kilmer takes this pass and totes it to the Los Angeles 15. The famed fearsome foursome of the Rams puts pressure aplenty on young George Mira. George flits away from the blitz, rifles a scoring shot to Dave Cope. Later, Mira attempts to hit Monty Stickles in the end zone, but Bobby Smith short-circuits this aerial, and he's off to the races. Smith goes 97 yards on the longest interception return of the season. Although they ran up 438 yards in total offense, the 49ers fall before the Rams. The Minnesota Vikings come to Kezar Stadium, featuring the league's top rushing attack. The 49ers lead the league in passing yardage, making this game a gridiron natural. The 49ers threaten the first time they touch the ball. Billy Kilmer throws to Monty Stickles, making it goal to go for the Prospectors. Brody rolls out and around the right flank and ducks into the end zone to give San Francisco an early edge. Second quarter now. The action is hot and heavy. John Brody goes for the long bomb and scores a direct hit. Dave Parks takes the pass, and nobody's going to catch him. It's an 80-yard touchdown as the 49ers draw off to a 14-3 advantage. In the fourth quarter, the Vikings are in front, but Mike Lynn starts the 49ers rolling with a 9-yard charge. George Mira is quarterbacking the San Franciscans, and the rookie scrambler gets into and out of a peck of trouble as he picks up 14 yards. On a power sweep, Billy Kilmer zips around the far side for a first down on the Minnesota 41. Touchdown giving Minnesota a 27-17 margin. Hughes to Marshall. The powerful Green Bay Packers are the next visitors to San Francisco's Kezar Stadium. The Packers have taken over as the top rushing team in the NFL, and San Francisco still leads in the passing parade. George Mira, the exciting rookie, has earned a starting shot at the quarterback position for today's big game. Leading 7-3 in the second period, the Packers are in punt formation. Jerry Norton kicks the ball high and short. The Packers overrun Kermit Alexander, who breaks into the open. Kermit streaks 70 yards to put San Francisco on top of Green Bay. In the second period, the slow motion camera pinpoints Zeke Bratkowski passing for the Pack. Jim Johnson purloins the pitch and ports it to the Packer 6. With key blocks from Bernie Casey and Dave Kopay. Mike Lynn hammers across, making it San Francisco 17, Green Bay 14. The slow motion camera rolls in the third quarter as George Myra looks for a receiver. He can't find one, but he does find running room as he dashes down to the Packer 27. Myra shoots a bullet pass to Bernie Casey to make it goal to go from the 5. With Mike Majak providing a path-clearing block, Rudy Johnson cuts upfield and dives into the end zone. There's an upset in the making, with the 49ers leading 24-14. Zeke Bratkowski gets his first exposure to rookie linebacker Dave Wilcox, and he doesn't like what he sees. The Brat recovers his own fumble but loses 13 yards. The quarter ends, and the Packers are forced into a field goal kicking situation. Horning's placement is blocked and recovered by Roland Lakes as the 49er defense rises to its greatest stature of the season. The defense continues to sparkle. A Packers scoring bid is broken up in the end zone by Abe Woodson. San Francisco upsets the Green Bay Packers 24-14. As the team jets to Chicago, rookies George Myra and Dave Parks enjoy an airborne dinner, while Len Rohde and Chuck Szymanski sharpen their wits at gin rummy. Coach Jack Christensen holds a press conference at 28,000 feet with the writers who always accompany the team. Wrigley Field, the lair of the Chicago Bear, is the next stop for San Francisco. San Francisco is trailing, but rookie halfback Dave Kopay battles down to the goal line as the prospectors rally to narrow Chicago's lead to 14-7. Kopay, who was signed as a free agent from Washington, instigates a second period offensive with this 16-yard rush. John Brody takes the Bears by surprise with a first down pass from the 10. Dave Parks nabs it and tumbles in for a touchdown. It's Bears 17, 49ers 14. In the final period, San Francisco bids to win the game. Brody pegs to Dave Kopay, and the hustling young rookie bolts to the Bears 21. Brody throws to Bernie Casey for the score and a 21-20 lead. But with 70 seconds to play, a Chicago field goal deals San Francisco a heartbreaking defeat. The final game of the year at San Francisco brings those arch-rival Rams into Kezar Stadium. The Rams have won 3 in a row from San Francisco, but they're in for some surprises today. Dave Kopay, San Francisco's top rusher, is the first free agent since Joe Perry to capture ground-gaining honors. San Francisco trails 7-0 in the second quarter. John Brody connects with Monty Stickles to bring the ball to the Los Angeles 30. Brody throws an out pattern pass to Bernie Casey, and with some mighty fine moves, Casey makes the play go for 20 yards. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Brody's going to throw. Dave Kopay is all alone, and the game is tied at 7-all. Later in the period, the 49ers are on the attack again. Watch the slow motion action. John Brodie fleeces the Rams on this play. After running for 25 yards, Brodie laterals to the alert Dave Kopay. The ball ends up on the Los Angeles 17. Gary Lewis, a first-year fullback from Arizona State, cuts back through a huge hole, and he's in for the score that puts the 49ers out in front, 14-7. Late in the half, Ram quarterback Bill Munson tries to play beat the clock, but with Clark Miller, Charlie Kruger, and Roland Lakes leading the assault, Munson is interred for a 10-yard loss. Half ends with San Francisco in front and dominating the game. Matt Hazeltine leads the 49er defense back onto the field. With a partisan crowd cheering them on, the 49ers continue their outstanding performance. In slow motion, we see John Brodie throwing a picture pass to the pride of Poughkeepsie, Monty Stickles. The play covers 53 yards as Stickles beats Ed Metter to the end zone. Monty, with 40 receptions for 685 yards, was runner-up to Bernie Casey in the pass-receiving department. This was his longest play of the year. Down by 14 points in the fourth quarter, the Rams go to the air. Bill Munson completes a pass to Carroll Dale, who fumbles when belted by Hazeltine and Kimbrough. Kermit Alexander recovers to stifle the Los Angeles offense. The 49ers go all the way as Mike Lynn throws his only pass of the year. Dave Parks grabs it, and he's off to a 69-yard touchdown. As these pictures prove, the 49ers had many memorable moments in 1964, and they figure to improve. This is Bob Fouts reminding you to be at Kezar Stadium in '65 and see for yourself that there's no football like 49er Pro Football.